but we'd always raise pigs, right? So we had a bunch of pork in the freezer.
Right.
And then we got super, super broke. And we couldn't, we're starting to have a really hard time getting by. And the next thing you know, we were eating pork. Just pork.
Right.
We're like on a carnivore diet for pork. Because we couldn't afford any food. We just had a shit ton of pork in the freezer.
Right.
But we could afford to keep the power on to keep the big test freezer, you know, going. And it's like, we started getting because our diet enough. So it's like, shit, we have to go get food stamps. And we did. And, you know, we still had a few months, but we pulled out of it and we got a job with a different masonry company. And the trouble with masonry is that you can't do it in the winter. So you usually spend a lot of time laid off in the winter.
Right.
So, and then in the spring or the late winter, you're always looking for work if you're in masonry, right? You get laid off, you don't stop looking for work. And it's hard in the middle of the summer, but oftentimes, like sometimes you get a regular winter job,
mm-hmm.
and people want the seasonal thing, but we weren't in that situation. And we were, so I cycled through a few different masonry companies.
I just messaged you via a Facebook Messenger the link for YouTube.
Okay.
Do you want to see if you can view it?
Sure. Huh. That's cool. I look like pretty goofy. My mouth is open.
So yeah, this is how we could have a conversation, and it could be broadcast live. And once we start to get a few people like subscribing or following us, I think it will get pretty popular pretty quick. So we could, you know, figure out how we want to, like, I mean, I think it would be our first goal should try and be to make like $20, right? Like, let's somehow come up with a way of making $20 through this network, right? Like we could say, you know.
But we're not going to get much. Well, will we? If you do live video, or do they get uploaded? You know, because if we're on YouTube, we need to. If the live shows don't get broadcast, people might not notice as much because it wouldn't show up in suggested feeds, and we probably need people to start sharing videos.
Yeah, well, we could do. Yeah, like so we could broadcast some live and then have edited, uploaded videos, right? Like, you know, we could take like the highlights from certain conversations, or if we have a very specific subject. But I think the most important part will be trying to get people who are like famous, basically, right? Like some kind of celebrity. So we would start with like the lowest common,
like popular YouTubers.
Like, yeah. So somebody who's actually looking for promotion and they want to get noticed. So, you know, if we show them that we're having these conversations, then yeah, that would be a good way to do it.
Yeah, that would be
what time of day are you most free?
What after 8 o'clock p.m.
So
between 8 and 10.
8 and 10?
Yeah.
So that would be a good time for you to start like thinking, okay, like either every day at that time or once a week at that time, like you're going to be doing like something in the webinar room. So it doesn't have to be a conversation. Like it could be the poetry thing, or it could be, I don't know, like something, but you should start, I feel like you should start using the room so it like gets your brain moving.
Okay. That would be good. You know, can you hook up different mics and cameras to this?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have to use the webcam.
Like what kind of camera?
I don't know, any digital camera that can hook up to computers, all right.
Yeah, I mean, if the camera has Wi-Fi, I guess, or Bluetooth, I don't know how it works, but I've always used a phone, so.
Yeah. You're on a phone too?
Well, right now I'm on a Chromebook.
Yeah? Chromebooks are, how do you like a Chromebook?
I love it. I worked on a Windows machine like all my life. And like the Chromebook is so simple. Like there's no fucking conflicts and patches.
Are there a lot of programs that you can run on it though?
Well, now you can run basically all Android apps. It's basically like a tablet.
All Android?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to run stuff like Final Cut, I bet.
Probably, yeah. But I don't know. You should look at. They've got some higher end machines out now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Decent laptops are getting cheap. I wanna get Fusion 360 though.
Right. So how are you earning income now?
I'm not. I'm looking for a full-time job.
But where's the money coming from?
Allison's works.
Oh, okay.
I was stay-at-home dad for a while now.
Right. Okay, man. So let's
really dissatisfied.
Yeah, like what I'm talking about is not really hard to start generating some income, right? It just takes some like focused.
Yeah.
So
it'd be good.
What's that?
It's especially since when I get a job, it's probably not. When I get a job, it's probably not. It's like, I know I can get a job in the spring, and that will be fine by me, but I need a job right now.
Yeah, so, well, we can start earning income. We can start earning income right now. If we put our heads together, we've got this new tool that we're using. Nobody else is doing something like this. We know that we have a captive audience for this kind of conversation. So, we just have to be focused on building a quality audience, right? And giving people like a good experience. And then opportunities will come from that. I know it. So, and it can earn.
Well, we would need somebody that could edit videos.
I'm sure we could find it. Once people start getting interested in this, like most people who are interested in Jordan Peterson are like really smart people, right? So if they are interested in Jordan Peterson and they have their own business or they think that they can contribute, right? Like basically anyone on this project and is contributing will split the income, right? Like it's going to be fair. So if they're, contributing enough time, then we'll give a percentage, right?
Yeah, I think Bitcoin would actually be a really good way to do it, because it's like, then if we split it up, first if somebody's donating, then we would have to then divide it amongst each other, and that would be difficult on its own.
Well,
Bitcoin is easy. It's really easy.
Yeah, so like it could be like $1.99 a month subscription fee to be part of the conversation network, right?
Yeah. That would be cool.
Right? And then, so we make it really the first 100 members. We say like we have a special price, but the regular price, it would be like Netflix, like $9.99 a month, let's say.
Like so many of these big YouTubers.
What's that?
Like a Patreon kind of thing would probably work better to draw people in.
Yeah, like whatever. whatever you think will work, we can try it. Okay, I'm gonna jump off. I gotta get something to eat, and then I got a call at 2. But if you want to talk later, I'll probably be around, maybe around 4 or something like that.
Okay, cool. I like these ideas.
All right.